Welcome to Vision Possible, visionaries. Butch Hartman here. Extremely glad you decided to join me today, and so glad you tuned into the channel. We have some amazing teaching on this channel. You can also check us out over on XOTV. XOTV is another platform just like YouTube, but over there you can actually subscribe and join our Protegé program, which enables you to get access to our entire video library. We've got hundreds of hours of teaching now, and it also gives you access to the bronze, silver, or gold program, and you can have access also to a monthly Zoom call with our entire Vision Possible team. It's a very low price. If you want to check it out and join that, we would love it if you would join, and we're so excited that you guys are part of the Vision Possible family. And I got to tell you, everybody needs a mentor. Everybody needs a mentor. Everyone needs a teacher. And even at my age, you know, I'm in my mid-50s here, kind of crossing my mid-50s actually. But in my mid-50s, and I still want to learn so many things. I want to learn, you know, about investing more and more finance stuff. I want to learn more about how to control what comes in. I want to bring in more than what goes out. I mean, I've learned a little bit of that over the years, and I'm so, thank God, so much better at it than I was before. But, you know, I think it's important for all of you to know how to manage your business once your business is created. Because think about that. What you're trying to do with your vision, and whether this is spoken verbally or not, 99% of us are doing our vision to make it into a business eventually. We all want to make a living doing what we love. Doing what we love. We want to make a living doing what we love, and we'll grab a pen here. And, you know, the main point about doing what you love is, hopefully, if you play your cards right and do it properly, you can do what you love. That can be, you know, your driving force. Instead of doing what you love, how about this? Most of the world does this. They get up, they go to a job they're not crazy about. They work there 10, 12 hours a day. I'm including drive time and thinking time and lunch time and all that stuff. It's 10 to 12 hours of your life a day. Then you come home, then you start doing what you love. Then you get into your hobby. You know, maybe your hobby is sculpting or woodworking, or it's music or drawing, or whatever the heck your hobby would be. A lot of great ones out there, but, you know, most people want to do their hobby more than their job. And I understand that completely. I was one of those people for many, many years, and I was very glad that I was able to turn my passion into a paycheck. And that is a real exciting thing to be able to do. And so today we're talking about turning your passion into a paycheck. And what I think is awesome about wanting to do that is that it enables you to have the ability. I mean, it's a natural incentive. You already love doing it, and oh, by the way, you get paid to do it too. You know, wouldn't it be cool? A lot of athletes, people think they've hit the jackpot when they're an athlete and they get on a professional team, football, baseball, basketball, whatever it might be, and that's great. But those jobs sort of run out after a while because your physical body, the physical toll on your body. Unless it's a very low impact sport like tennis or something, even those careers don't last forever. But all those careers, they last for a finite amount of time. And when that time is up, what do you do after that? How do you turn, you know, your paycheck? Turning your passion into a paycheck is great. It means you get to do it every day. But how do you then turn it into a paycheck? What do you do? You know, look at all these drawings back here. I mean, these are just the tiniest percentage of the drawings I've done in my life. These are like 10 or 12 drawings back here. If I showed you my office, you know, I've got a massive amount of drawings just here in this little space where I'm at. But I've got so many more drawings, so many sketch pads. I've got them all over the place. I have sketch pads here. I have all these, you know, pads all over the place. And what's awesome is that, you know, I've drawn so much. All I wanted to do was draw before. Draw. As a young person, it never really occurred to me, how am I going to make a living doing this? It never really occurred to me. And then I got into actually saying the words, oh, I want to work for Disney, you know, and, you know, it never really occurred to me that I could actually work for Disney. Fortunately, I was saying the words. I was saying the words out loud, and I was making sure that, those words were said around me all the time. And that's something too. It's very important to speak your goals out loud. It's very important to speak out loud what you want to do, and to stay positive about what you want to do. And that is one way to keep your head in the game at all times. It's really where I look back at my life now, and I look back at what I used to say over myself as a young man when I was younger. I wanted to be a cartoonist, and I wanted to work for Disney. And that was pretty much it. I would say those two sentences. But the cool part was saying those sentences actually catapulted me into what I wanted to do, because it's all I would speak about. I never said, oh, I'm going to go work at, the grocery store and I'm going to work for Disney. I never said those things. I truly believe in the power of words, and you should believe in the power of words as well. I think we all know people that are successful, and you see that they have a different way of speaking than a lot of other people do. And so I just encourage you to stay positive and to speak words of life and words of success over your career, over your business, over your life. Okay? So turning your passion into a paycheck, how do we do that? How do you turn your love of, I don't know even know what it would be. Is it computer games? Do you like video games? Do you like sewing? Do you like fishing? Do you like writing music? Do you like stocks? Stock market? What do you like to do? You like cars? One young man I just met recently who loves cars, and he's 25, and he only does mechanical stuff. Like, he doesn't tint windows, he doesn't do electronics, he just does mechanical stuff because he loves taking things apart and putting them back together again. That is his thing. And, but he's turned that into a freelance job. Like, he does it out of his garage. People bring their cars to him, he fixes them, and that's what's great. People want a drawing, I draw it for them. People want a show produced, I produce it for them. I didn't know how to produce a show years ago, but it was me drawing these silly comics. I say silly, I don't think they're silly anymore. They're awesome and amazing because I love doing it. Not bragging on my art, just bragging on the fact that I get to do this every day and get paid for it. And I'm just thanking God every day for what it is I do. And I want you to be able to do the same thing. I want you to be able to take your passion and turn it into a paycheck. So let's look at some things. Number one, what have you done for your career today? For your career, what did you do? Did you just get up and kind of go about your day and not do anything for your career? It happens all the time. People don't put their career first. They put it second, third, fourth. Yeah, so let's just talk about priorities. We'll talk about priorities here. What is your priority? Is your priority your career, or is your priority going to the post office and mailing all the stuff you have to mail? I mean, you know what I'm talking about? We've been counseling some dear friends recently, and they are just so amazing and awesome at so many things they do. But it's the social media advertising aspect of their work that they're not really up on. And the cool thing is, because I've got a lot of experience with social media now and getting more every day, definitely don't know it all, but I'm able to help this couple, and so is my wife, because we're going, look, you've got this amazing product. What they do is really amazing. They've been doing it kind of an old school way, hoping, they've been kind of doing it on an older website. They've been kind of doing it word of mouth. It's a really outdated way of doing things that they're doing. And we're encouraging them to start doing things a little more new. When I say new, you're probably going to laugh because you probably have a lot more new ways than I do. But I go, look, you got to get on Facebook. You got to get on Instagram. You got to get a Facebook funnel going, click funnel. You've got to start learning about this stuff and how to best get your product out there. The main thing they have to do is post every day. They have to post their advertising every day. They've got to do a post every day on LinkedIn, especially LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a great place to post because it has so many professionals on there. But it was just a matter of telling them, bottom line, I know you love doing this one thing. You're really good at it. You were very successful at it. It's time to move it to a new level now. And the only way to do that is through social media and the power of social media. But you're going to have to learn each and every platform in order to do that. And by the way, the platforms aren't that hard to use. All the platforms are designed to be easy to use because they want you to use them. They want you to use these platforms, and they want to make them easy. So when you're on LinkedIn, when you're on Facebook, and Facebook isn't just Facebook anymore. Facebook is a marketplace. It's Facebook groups. It's Facebook this. It's Facebook that. I mean, so many people are on these things. TikTok is another huge thing. Instagram is a huge thing. There's many ways to advertise your passion. I tell artists all the time. They say, I want people to see my artwork. I say, do you have a website or a blog? And they go, no. And I say, start there. Get a website or a blog. Because you can begin to sell drawings and sell artwork while you're asleep. When you set up the right system on your website or your blog, people can just click on there and buy your product. So that's what's really cool. Me, I worked at Nickelodeon for many, many years. I started there in 1997. There was zero social media back then. And as the years, months, decades went by, I said that in the wrong order, months, years, decades, I'll get this together. But as that time went by, social media, websites, first of all, it was websites. I had a website, and then I remember, I'll never forget, a friend of mine for my birthday, like in 2001, I go, what's this? He hands me a little slip of paper. He goes, that's your website. That's your login, and that's your website URL. I said, what is that? This is 2001. No idea what that was. And so I had a website, and I could suddenly lead people there, and people would go there, and I could talk to them and interact with them. People I could never meet in person. You know what I mean? So there's ways of reaching people now that you could never do before. And they're going to be even more amazing ways as you move forward with your amazing career. The main thing you want to do is learn how to get Facebook going and Instagram going. I would recommend Instagram right now. And even if you're not an artist, if you love to go fishing for catfish, if you're a hunter, if you're a dancer, if you love shoes, I don't know what it would be. But there are people on Instagram with millions of followers that make tons of money because they've turned their passion into a paycheck just by posting pictures of themselves. Passion, paycheck, posting pictures, lots of P's. But, just do that. Why don't you try it? Try some social media. There's a young lady I know who paints pictures. And they're great paintings. And you know what? She just posts these paintings, more P's, posting paintings. She posts paintings all the time. And she doesn't have 1 million followers yet, but she's working on it. And the great thing is people see her art. People she'll never meet are seeing her art. They're sharing her art. She's sharing theirs. And it's an interactive space. And that's something I'm always going to encourage you to do here on Vision Possible. It's to get used to social media. These friends I'm helping, my wife and I are helping right now. They're a little bit older than us. They're wonderful, wonderful people. And yes, they do understand social media to a degree, but not to the degree they need to, because they're kind of missing out on a lot of opportunities because they don't really know how to go about it yet in the best way. And that's what we're kind of walking them through. It's like, hey, here's what I did. Here's what you can do. Start a YouTube channel. You can do this. You can do this. It's not that hard. It just takes getting it to become part of your lifestyle. If you can make it part of your lifestyle every day, I got to post this, I got to post this, I got to post this, make it part of your job, boy, things are going to start to change for what it is you're selling. And if you're not doing it, believe me, there's a ton of other people that are. I'm learning so many things from people in their 30s that are making thousands of dollars a day on social media because they turn their passion for social media into an amazing career. My daughter, Carly, who's also here on Vision Possible, check her out. She works for a multi-million-dollar company, and she is one of their head social media marketing people. Knows everything. And she's only 25 years old and just is so knowledgeable in what she does. And I've learned so much from her. But this company she works with, they 100% do things through social media. The entire business is social media. They don't make cars. They don't make tables. They don't sell groceries. They sell products through social media. That's what they do. Websites, ClickFunnels, links online. I mean, that's what they do. And they make millions of dollars, this company. And it's just awesome to see. Anyway, that's how you turn your passion into a paycheck, is you discover new ways to advertise your product. And the other thing that comes down to this is, what is your product? Do you know what your product is? Yes, your passion is golf. Okay, you love playing golf. You love to play golf. So, how do you turn that into a job? How do you make money? Instead of spending all this money playing golf, how do you make money playing golf? Yeah, it's a good question. I mean, that's up to you. Can you do lessons? Obviously, there's lessons. There's talking about golf. You can start a golf podcast. You could sell golf products. You could get autographs of famous golfers and sell those. I don't know what you would do, but how do you turn that passion into a paycheck? You've got to figure out what your product is. By the way, my product, one of my many products, is I sell drawings. My services are available to produce things. I produce a lot of content online, and also I do mentoring coaching calls. And if you want to get a coaching call with me, I would like you to write to askbutchhartman@gmail.com. That's askbutchhartman@gmail.com, and just put in the subject line coaching call, and my team will get back with you and we can set up a one-on-one coaching call for you. It does cost money. I do charge for these calls because it's my time just like it's your time. And what I hope you'll be getting out of me is a ton of experience and a ton of knowledge and a ton of wisdom that I've gotten through the entertainment industry over the years. That's what I offer. I offer entertainment business advice. And so that's what I want to encourage you to do. If you need a coaching session with me, more than happy to talk to you. I do half-hour calls and hour-long calls. The hour-long call is the best value because we're on longer. I can get to know you better, and you get to know me better, and we can just, sort of think out the situation a little bit more, a little bit better, if I can speak. So that's the fun part about the coaching call. So definitely do that. But that's one of my passions, is helping other people, because I don't want people to stumble through the entertainment business like I did, stumbling in the dark, bumping my head, making mistakes. I'm not saying we're not going to make mistakes all the time. We're all going to try things that don't work, but I don't want you spinning your wheels any more than you have to. I'd like to go, hey, look, I've heard what you're doing. Here's my advice. Here's what I did in this situation. Here's what I would do, or things like that. That's what I'd love you to take a minute and consider doing a coaching call with me, or anybody here on Vision Possible. Any one of us would love to help you. My daughter Carly does social media. Ryan Haley does finance. My wife is an amazing encourager and entrepreneurship leader. And then Nathaniel Spiers is an incredible entrepreneur as well. And he's also very young and knows a ton of stuff about marketing, building a business, that kind of thing. So any one of us on this platform are here to help. And we want to get you to become successful. We want you to become successful. We want you to make your daydream your day job. That is our slogan here. And as we build this channel and build this company here, Vision Possible, we want to get testimonies from people who we've helped. So if you have a testimony of something any of us have said or done that's assisted you, we'd love to hear it. Leave a comment down below, or just write to me at askbutchhartman@gmail.com. Write to any of us on the platform here. We'd love to hear what it is we were able to say to help you. So turning your passion into a paycheck, how do we do that? What is your passion? So write these things down. What's your priority? What's your passion? Priority, passion. And how do you plan on turning it into a paycheck? And look, you don't even have to take any of this advice. This is advice that I'm just giving because it was on my heart today to teach this. I want to teach this to you today because it's a great reminder. It's a great reminder to go, hey, look, we were just talking with this amazing couple recently, and we're like, look, how bad do you guys want this? And they really want it badly. But in order to get there, you're going to have to step up the game. You're going to have to post more during the day. And by the way, guys, posting takes no time at all. Yes, it does take a little time because you got to formulate the post correctly and assemble it correctly and craft it properly with the right tags and things. It doesn't take forever. It's not like you're digging a ditch. It's not like you're out there painting a house. It's not like you're out there, having to pull heavy cables of electric wire. You're posting online. And that's just an amazing way to advertise your product. So learn how to post better, make it a priority, and figure out what your product is. What could you offer? Your product today might not be the same product you offer, 2 years from now, but start somewhere. There's one girl on TikTok that I see, she puts stickers on tumblers. She'll take a Disney sticker and put it on a tumbler, and she's selling all these great tumblers with characters on them, and that is her passion. That's her job. She's made a living for herself. It's just great to follow her journey on TikTok. I love seeing entrepreneurs on TikTok, especially when they're young. I think she's a single mom too, and it's really, really cool. So she figured a way to sell something fun and advertise it as well. Okay? All right, guys, so turning your passion into a paycheck. How do we do that? Figure out the product, make it a priority, and learn how to, I got a priority, paycheck. Oh yeah, and just learn how to post. Oh, that's it, the 3 Ps. Priority, product, and posting. I love the 3 Ps. I do it all the time. Passion, patience, persistence, priority, product, and posting. That's cool. I should have done it right at the beginning, but I just thought of it as I was talking. Okay. All right, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this video today. Thank you so much for watching. We love you here at Vision Possible. Go check us out on XOTV. Join the Protegé program. We'd love to have you be part of the Vision Possible family. You get access to our awesome, amazing Zoom call once a month, and we want to get to know you as well and talk with you directly. So hope you've enjoyed this, and let's get out there, okay? Make it a priority.